everyone, welcome to Crypto Info and Update channel. Now, if you haven't subscribed to my channel before I proceed any further, please kindly do that by smashing the subscribe button, and also you turn on the notification bell. These are important because it will help you to get notified whenever a new video is released. Then on our own part, it also helps us as a source of encouragement to keep publishing more useful content for your consumption. All right, so on that note, today we are going to be looking at the video I titled Can the volatility of a crypto asset be determined by the Bollinger Band? Can the volatility of a crypto asset be determined by the Bollinger Band? Let me say that again. We are going to be looking at the video I titled Can the volatility of a crypto asset be determined by the Bollinger Band? All right, now this is my Binance homepage. Then at this point, what you do next is you proceed to the Futures tab. This is Futures tab here at the bottom. This Futures tab. So you click on the Futures tab. All right, good. Now, before we move any further, what is volatility within the context of cryptocurrency and all that cryptocurrency trading entails? What is volatility? Now, volatility is the rate at which the price of a crypto asset rises and falls. Volatility is the rate at which the price of a crypto asset rises and falls. Now, it is volatility that actually makes crypto traders to generate profit or to record losses. It is volatility. When there is high volatility in a particular market, there are tendencies for crypto traders to make high profit or to record high losses. And when there is low volatility in a particular market, there are tendencies for crypto traders to make low profits or to record low losses, excluding some other factors. All right, factors like, if you are trading futures now, factors like leverage, the leverage you are using, okay, and let's say your capital too. Excluding these factors and just focusing on volatility, okay, excluding these factors and just focusing on volatility, it is the rate at which the price of a crypto asset, a particular crypto asset, rises and falls. Now, can Bollinger Band be used to measure the volatility of a crypto asset? Is a question. Can the Bollinger Band be used to measure the volatility of a crypto asset? Yes, it can, and I will show us that. Now, before I show us that, you make sure you watch the previous video I published on how to determine the bearish and the bullish trend of a crypto asset using the Bollinger Band. I'm just paraphrasing the title now, okay? I'm just paraphrasing the title, but when you go through my channel, you will see the video. Okay, what I will do is I will try to attach the link of that very video on Bollinger Band. I will attach the link in the description of this very one. So it will be the first link that you will see when you go to the description of this video. Do you understand? Now, how can we measure the volatility of a particular crypto asset using the Bollinger Band? Now, I won't be going back to how to set up the Bollinger Band and all of that. I won't do that. I will just proceed as if you've already known it. Okay, and if you don't know it yet, please go back and watch my video which I titled how to know the uh, the the bullish or the bearish, how to determine the bullish or the bearish trend of a crypto asset using the Bollinger Band. Do you understand? So I will drop the link. It will be the first link in the description of this video. So we'll just proceed. Now we are in the futures tab, all right, and we are using as a case study this market pair SNX USDT. Do you understand? So what you do next is you click on this you click on this icon here at the top. All right, then once you've done that, you look at the bottom of your chart. You know, this is the chart screen. So look at the bottom of your chart screen. You will see BOLL. Now all of these acronyms you are seeing at the bottom of your chart screen, all of these acronyms like EMA, BOLL, SARO, and all of that, okay, they are called technical indicators. They are called technical indicators. But for the purpose of this video, we are going to be focusing on Bollinger Band only. So Bollinger Band here is the one with the acronym BOLL. So you click on it. Now if you haven't set it up before now, like you haven't enabled it before now, the video that will show you how to do so, and that will, you know, where you will learn one or two things about it, is the first link in the description of this video. So you make sure you watch it. All right, so you click on the BOLL acronym, which is the Bollinger Band. All right, so as you can see, the display just changed. Do you understand? Don't forget, we are looking at the market pair SNX USDT. All right, so I will try to enlarge this screen a bit just so we can work on it. All right, now in the previous teaching, which I have already attached which I will attach the video link in the description of this video, we said that the Bollinger Band has three bands. It has three bands or three lines. So the yellow line is called the upper band. The middle line, which is the pink colored line, is called the moving average line or the moving average band. This yellow line is the upper band. This middle line, which is pink colored line, is the moving average band or the moving average line. Then this third line at the bottom is called the lower band. Okay, now if you want to check for volatility, having enlarged your screen, that is enlarge your chart this way, all right, volatility, like I said earlier on, is the rate at which the price of a particular crypto asset rises and falls. Okay, so volatility using this chart is the gap between the upper band volatility using this chart is the gap between this upper band and this lower band. All right, the gap between this upper band and this lower band. So this is volatility staring at you. This is volatility staring at you. Can you see that? So the gap between this upper band and this lower band, this gap between them is called volatility. And how did I define volatility? I said it is the rate at which the price of a particular crypto asset rises and falls. All right, good. Now when you look at this when you look at this chart, you'll see that the gap between the upper band and the lower band is very high. Unlike the gap, when I move a little bit, unlike the gap between this side of the upper band and this side of the lower band. Do you understand? The gap between this side, the lower band and the upper band, the gap between two of them here is lower when compared to the gap between this side of the upper band, and this side of the lower band. Do you understand? So it means this side there is high volatility. That's what it means. There's high volatility here. Why over here, in between here, this place, why over here there is low volatility. There is low volatility. Do you understand? So it means when we say high volatility using chart, it means if the price of this crypto asset is going to rise, if the price of this crypto asset is going to rise, it will rise very high. Okay, I'm explaining this high volatility now. So what will happen within this high volatility is, if the price of this crypto asset now is going to rise, it will rise very high. And if the price of this same crypto asset is going to fall, it will fall very, very low. Do you understand? So that is altogether what we call high volatility. Okay, so as you can see, when it fell, when the price started falling, when it fell deeply. See it this way, it fell deeply. So when it rose to some very good extent. Can you see it? Now let's look at another aspect of volatility. These are volatilities. See this one. See this one. You see the way it fell. This is another high volatility. This is another high volatility. You see the way it fell. It fell this way. Can you see that? It fell seriously. It fell this way. So this is high volatility. Volatility is defined as the rate at which the price of any crypto asset rises and falls. Now, what makes it high volatility is when the price of that asset falls deeply or rises highly. Do you understand? So let's look at the case of a low volatility. And like I said, what makes it high volatility also is that the gap between the upper band and the lower band is very wide. The gap between the upper band and the lower band is very wide. In that case, we say it is a high volatility. All right. Now see this one. You see the way this one fell. This is kind of, should I say, made it to high volatility. You see the way it fell. You see the way it fell. It fell seriously. You see, it fell downwards. It fell downwards. So this is high volatility. This is high volatility actually. That's high volatility. You see, when it rose to some good extent. It rose this way. Okay, it rose this way to some good extent. So let's look at the case of a low volatility. I'm using 1 hour time frame, please. The case of a low volatility. Okay, this is another high volatility. What makes it high volatility? See what makes it high volatility, in case you've forgotten. This is the upper band, right? This is the lower band, right? So the gap between this upper band and this lower band is very wide. Hence, we say there is high volatility here. Do you understand? So it means if the price of this asset will fall within this high volatility region, it will fall very deeply, and if it will rise very highly. So practically, as you can see, when it fell, you see it fell from here, it fell like this. It fell. You see the way it fell, because of high volatility. This is high volatility region. Do you understand? So when it rose within that same high volatility region, it rose highly. You see, it rose highly. Can you see that? Can you see that? It rose highly. So this is another high volatility region. This is another high volatility region. The gap between the upper band and the lower band is very wide. Now see this place. This low volatility region. This low volatility region. All right. What makes it low volatility region? Because the gap between the upper band, which is this one, and the lower band, which is this one, this is the gap between them. The gap between them is not wide. Hence, if the price will rise, it will rise very little, and if the price will fall, it will fall very little within this region, this low volatility. Do you understand? And of course, it is volatility that gives crypto traders, profit or loss, depending on several conditions. Okay, so what gives crypto traders profit or loss is volatility. When there is a very serious volatility, like high volatility, all right, depending on the position the trader is taking, if it's short or long, okay, let's say there is high volatility and the price rose, and the trader took a long position, that trader will make a very serious profit, okay, a very huge profit. And if within that same high volatility region the price fell while the trader still long, the trader will lose money seriously. But for the other trader who took a short position, okay, when the reversal happened, which led to a very deep fall in price within that high volatility region, such a trader who took a short position will make serious profit. Do you understand? So these are how volatility works. All right. So this is how you use the Bollinger Band to determine or to measure volatility. This is how you use the Bollinger Band to measure the volatility of any crypto asset. So at this point, I will call it a wrap. Okay, make sure you watch the video. I will attach the video link. It will be the first link in the description of this video. You have to watch that video. When you watch it, come back and watch this one. Okay, go and watch that one first. When you are done, come back and watch this one again. You will have a better understanding of the whole teaching. Okay, so please make sure you subscribe. If you haven't done so, do that now and turn on the notification bell, so that I will be releasing another video just shortly, just very soon. I will release another video. That video is should I call it a continuation of this one? Okay, though it will center on another technical indicator entirely and not on Bollinger Band, but they are all together. All of them work together at arriving at an accurate at a good result, or at an accurate conclusion. Do you understand? So it's important you subscribe, so that when I release the video, as soon as I release it, you'll be notified. You'll see the notification and you proceed and watch it. Okay, you proceed and watch it. And your subscription also helps us. Your subscription to this channel also helps us as a source of encouragement. It gives us encouragement, to keep publishing useful content for your consumption, and for you to make better choices in the area of trading and all of that. Do you understand? So please make sure you subscribe. Okay, make sure you do that. It's very, very, very important. So at this point, I've come to the end of this teaching. I will see you guys later in the next video.